This is how I made $4,248 trading the Nasdaq. Today is the 9th of June. It's a Tuesday. So let's get into this trade breakdown. If we follow the weekly profile, we can see that we had these relative equal lows. Also, we had these on ES as well. Monday accumulated sort of. And then on Tuesday, if we follow AMD, the weekly profile, Monday accumulated. We can expect Tuesday to manipulate right about here at the tag of this fair value gap. So, which we did. Now, if we follow the line time frame, it's the 1 hour. We had this SMT with YM, just like that. Now, this was, if I replay price just a little bit back, this was the 9 o'clock 1 hour candle. So if we align the time frames to the daily and the hourly, we could have taken our trade right here at this up close candle, marking it as an order block because we closed below it after tapping into a fair value gap, and put our stop at the CE of this wick around right here, and TP would have been hit. But you could have caught a banger and targeted these lows right here. But let's get into what I saw and why I took the trade I took. Now, the best trade was this one right here, or at the change in state right here. Because if we play price ahead, we can see we close below this. We could have taken a short right here, just like this. We're going to go 1 to 2, just like that. TP would have been smashed right there, but I didn't take this. I was waiting, and we dumped like 400 points from here. So my entry was a bit aggressive. Wasn't the best, but I think my first entry was right about, let me check. Yeah, my first entry was right here. I wanted to see a dump. My stops were right about here. And my first entry was at this candle. Now, I was looking at price action at this point, trying to make sense of it. We put in a short-term high. We swept it. We had SMT at this point with ES, just like this. We had this SMT. And we were following, I believe, the CE of this. It was a 5-minute wick. This candle CE, we rejected nicely off of. As you can see, price traded into it. And then we rejected it. Now, at this point, when we had this change, I added a little bit more with a tighter stop. I reduced my risk to this high from the first trade. And then the difference, I entered again at this point, putting my stops above this high. So we displaced. And I believe my first, the second trade, I was out about right here to 1 to 2. And then I let the first trade with the high risk just run till we hit those equal lows on either ES or NQ first. Now, I was still holding at this point, and we rebalanced price inside a 15-minute fair value gap, created SMT with the Dow. Where's YM? Just like that, we had this SMT. Now, following that, I wanted to see this get inversed. And so we can just smoothly go towards take profit. We hit TP right there, and I believe I wanted to see this get hit, but I got out right there because I think at that point ES took the weekly lows. Yeah, ES took out basically the target that I had in mind. So this was the trade idea, and it played out. Kind of risky. My entry wasn't following exactly my system, but still played out. We were really, really bearish. I just wanted to get alongside the market logically, which we did. And also why I entered here was because we tapped into this 5-minute fair value gap. Just like that. So we tapped it, and we tap it like this. I took my first entry right here. We had some sort of manipulation again before displacing down is where I entered more, and then we distributed. So kind of like this situation going on. I just wanted to be alongside the market, and TV was hit. Targets were clear and strong. So yeah, and just to see where price is right now. Price is right there. Yeah, that was the trade idea, and executed it on the 1 minute each. And the volatility was crazy. One 1 minute candle was about 60 points. And yeah, that was about it.